Here is a learning curve video for people that are the ones that sit in one formation, one play, just continuously run it, wondering why it doesn't work, especially against people that play defense like this. My opponent sits in 3-3-5 and of course slowly adjusts throughout the game. But this is also for those that can help yourself from slowly adjusting and adapt from, doing the one play and how to fix and things of that sort. So another thing to take into consideration, this is why it's important to know your opponent's matchups, the weakness, the strong points. So in this case, we're going to take a look and focus on defensive end, left up screen, you know, Chase Young. He's a superstar player. He has ability that gives him, quick block sheds against outside zone run plays, which I'm running pretty much an outside zone run play, stretch run play. And of course, you guys seen this in last video highlights. So I'm just going to continuously run to the left, but I want you guys to pay attention between Chase Young and the offensive lineman of how he interacts between double team blocks, single team blocks. There's times where double team blocks gets broken, as in double team engages and then one of the players spazzes out and goes completely the wrong way, and then the block shed instantly happens against double team blocks compared to one-on-one blocking interaction. So, just in general, it goes to show some broken gameplay mechanics and then showcasing how overpowering the ability is, especially for what it doesn't make sense when it comes to double team block. Chase Young gets an instant shed. But before we get into that, I did not showcase too much of me going to my second scheme because my opponent was dominating against that run play where I'm just running straight to the left. I didn't really adapt. I didn't go to the opposite side, which obviously you want to do because it's Nick Bosa. He's just a pass rusher, and you can dominate running the ball against him. But once again, it's for people that don't take all these things into consideration. Now, for his defense, like I said, once he went up against my pass, he couldn't really stop it. It was pretty much all bait, and plus when I run this scheme, I have a level concept and I always bait my opponent to one specific route which they can't stop, and in this case it's the streak post corner concept that everybody basically runs. So you guys see right here just in the screenshot late in the game, which I'm going to showcase, visual proof where he continuously sits and tries to cover that post corner route because I hit him a few times, he gets frustrated, so then he's going to manually, try to stop it. And then on the back side, I'm going to have level concept. So right here, he's going to have Fred Warner, the middle linebacker, QB spy because he also can stop scrambling. So this is why you got to change up your defense. You don't want to sit in the same defense, especially send 3, have 2 containing basically just 1 pass rushing because scrambling quarterbacks can kill you. And then that's when everybody else is not set in the right spots, and then you can have pretty much, short passing. I call it the dump off passing. As you guys see right here, I got 2 drag routes crossing face. I'm going to hit square on this play to pretty much seal the game. But this is how players play on defense as well. And a lot of people just think they can just sit in it and adjust, and yeah. So there's a lot to learn just in this one game alone. And I'm going to try to act like one of those players that, just wondering why it doesn't work when I should be dominating against this defense and, the run game, I should just easily get yardage. So this is trying to get you guys away from doing things like this as well. So I baited him to try to stop the run to the left. And once that happens, I go to pass. I see that he blitzes the left side heavy. I'm just going to run to the right and, scramble. I'm not even looking to pass the ball. This is another thing I do to a lot of people. I bait them really bad. So right here you see instant shed, then he keeps his line spread, so he's trying to stop the stretch run play. Then I go up the middle and then he pinches his line again. So he doesn't really want to give up the middle run because he's playing gap defense, 3-3-5. I mean, that's easy yardage. So I just do this until he pretty much stops it or until I need to actually pass. But right here, you guys see that he's going to play the post corner route. Not once, twice, happens multiple times. I can bait him by scrambling out, comes away, then I'm going to throw that post corner route. So it was just having a field day with my opponent. Because literally you can kill people that play like this. It's so easy, it's so simple. I threw a lot of short routes, then he starts to manually cover it, but I'm going to hit the post corner route. So I have level concept when it comes to passing. Running is just my bait and base gameplay. Until people get out from running the same thing, I'm going to change it up. That's how I go about my playstyle. Also, see, this is another thing. I don't mess with zone adjustments, and this is why I play a lot of match zone coverage because, if they get beat, they're going to start playing man coverage. So I just want to show it a few more times because when you mess with the zone coverage adjustment, especially now that College Football 25 is going to have manual adjustments for offensive routes where you can set the yardage of where, you know, they should run the route to, it's going to be a big, big game changer. And man, it's going to kill people that set their zone adjustments. Like, it's going to really kill people. So, you guys got to get the habit out of doing that, honestly. So I settled the game with these by passing the ball instead of just running out the time because my opponent didn't really do anything different adjusting wise. Now I could have easily just flipped the play, ran the ball to Nick Bosa's side, and just easily run out the time that way, but I never did. So basically, this video was just a learning curve, how to adapt and get away from just running the same play to the same side when it's not working, and also knowing the matchup differences and what your opponent has for strong and weaknesses. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments about this. See you guys next time.